plus what I need it to be comma separated, so I'll do this comma, then I'll be plus what name, id name, yes, I'll link to the name, good, and then it's going to be plus, it's comma separated, good, plus after name it's gonna be phone. So this showing you that this belongs to the private of the class. Okay, then plus the comma separated, and last not least, category. So category is a private member. Even if you can just write category, it's still gonna work. So here is so I told you it's just for giving me a format of my the way my data will be displayed into will be put, will be like populating, will be written inside a file. Okay, good. That's my toString. And then what about the display? The display is just a console, right, guys? It's just a console, right? And I'm displaying it. That's it. Simple as that. So it's just a console, right? Right line, and I'll be displaying everything that I want. So what I'll be displaying the ID, good, with it index 0, and what the following one gonna be name with with index 1. After name it's gonna be phone. Okay, phone with index 2. Okay, after phone is gonna be category with index 3. So there is many way you can choose the way to display it, horizontally or vertically. It's up to you. So yeah, from here then I'll be getting what the ID. So it's gonna be this. Link it to ID. Good. ID the private. Okay, then name. This link it to name. Good. And this phone. Link it to phone. Good. And my solution explorer is giving, and these link it to category, and boom, I'll be done. So index 1 0 1 2 3. Good, amazing. I'm done with my display implementation of the display. Okay, now I'm going to do what to check how be having a function of maybe saving my contact. Let me start with saving my contact. Sorry about that. So let's check if our thing are running properly. Just double check that everything is running properly. Good, everything is amazing. So cause we've got our file here, be including excuse me, be, I'll be including what our file, which is our header file, our header class, which is contact, and I'll be using system how many times? Be using system 3 times because I'll be dealing first with the list. So collections to generic, also I'll be using file, so input output. Good, amazing. Okay, those are libraries that I need. I can call them libraries or namespace. Yeah, of your choice. Amazing, good. So now I'll be just doing function my function for saving. Save to file, save to file. Okay, good. It's gonna be a void. Good, so it's gonna be a void. I'll just be saving to file, and then this void must have parameters. Be plus parameter. For example, I'm saving to file. I must have a file name, which is a string. Always remember the handler. Okay, I must have file name. What else am I have there? The array of contacts that I'll be putting inside there. The file. Simple as that. We'll be using list, which is also has got an handler. A list of type contact cause we'll be pushing our data inside a contact object and then take that object of type contact and then put it in our file, which is gonna be pretty good. And then we'll be saying these is contacts. Good. These are parameters that whenever they are passed here, the code that must be done here. So for me to do that, I need first to have to initialize or to have an object of type stream writer, because I'll be writing to a file. So I'll need this guy stream writer. So I'll need him a lot just for writing, for having the object of type stream writer. Good, amazing. Let's now have it stream writer. So always remember talking about object, so it's gonna be a writer that will be calling a garbage collect new for us to have type of it, the new stream writer, and then pass the file name. Just pass the file name. What am I doing here? I'm just copying whatever is inside a file, pass it to the object of type stream writer, so that it can be able of writing whatever is there. And then when I'm done, I'll just close it. Simple as that. For me to do that, what should I do? Just writing lines. And remember, it's a file, it's got rows, and those rows are got indexes. So once we've got an index somewhere, indexes, then we call in our mind a for loop. So I like for each loop. Here, what am I doing here? I'm just writing the file. writing the file. Good. And what I just call it for each, which gonna be for each, which gonna be of type contact. So it's gonna be contact, gonna be of type contact. Remember a handler, and it's gonna be conti, conti from contact inside what? Inside what? Then it's gonna be getting what from contacts. Which one? Which contacts? This one that has been passed here, because this one is an array of objects of type contact. So it's gonna be contacts. Contact. So what is it just does? Just take one, each and every one line of these and put it in here, and comes back again, take the following line, put in here. So I'm not gonna think about incrementing the index because it does it automatically itself. So what I do, I'll just write, I'll hold a writer, because I can't do anything inside a file now without the object that have been getting the data of the file, that have been initialized, or that have been passing the file, which is the writer. So in the writer, just write the line, just write the line, just call the writer line object. That's it. And what am I gonna write inside? I'll be writing each and every line that I'll be getting, which is this one. So I'll be coming here, get one line, put it here, and then write it here, and come again until when I'm done all the indexes. So I'll be county, where are you? Okay, county. Okay, cause for avoiding problems, yeah, for avoiding problems, once I'm having the county, I'll just say, you know what, county, whoever you are a type of contact, and type of contact, I've got four things: ID, name, phone, category. So what I want, just go and do what, and put it in the format that I want it to be, which is to file string, the format that I wanted it to be. So I'll be getting each and every four things inside the county, and then because county is an object, but contact is an array of objects. So an object, I've got four member type that are private, that I'll be accessing like this. Okay, good. After that, because I'll be done, when this will be done, okay, then I'll just come. When you just done, please, writer, close, please, close. I don't want anyone to come and override whatever I was busy doing there. And then boom. Hope it does make sense. Hope it does make sense. After writing, can just come here, close the object, close the object to avoid the overriding of things. So yeah, I'm done with save to file. Simple as that. I'm just saving to file. Saving to file, I'm writing to file. That's it. That's what it means normally. Okay, I want to load contact from file, right? Okay. I'll be having a function called load from file. Load from file. Okay. Load from file. Good. So I'll just start with small letter. Okay, load from file is just gonna do what? what is it gonna do? It's just gonna check if the file exists. If it just exists, and start taking the data out of the file. So it's just reading the file. Okay, and for me to read the file, I'll need the dude called stream reader. Okay, so also the load from the file is gonna be a void function called load from the file. Okay, but it will be having a parameter that will be like file name, because which file are you gonna load that you don't know, so you need to know it. File name, and also you need to know what you'll be getting from the file you get. So it's still the same list. I'm using the list dynamic array of type contact. Then I'll be getting what? Contacts. Okay, simple as that. So the parameters still the same for loading and for writing, still the same. The only things that they are not the same, you need to just check if the file exists. If that doesn't exist, then you just end everything. Yeah, you check if the file exists. Okay, you just do what if you call file class, it's gonna check if the file exists with exist the object with exist object, and you pass the name of the file inside there, exit object file name. Boom, and then it's gonna check if the file exists. If it doesn't exist, you just return, and boom, the end of everything. And if it's not exist, if it's not exist, uh, if it doesn't exist, you return. If it exists, then you continue. I said we're gonna need a stream reader, an object of type stream reader to read. Stream reader to read. So I need object of type stream reader to just do what? To read the file. Okay, always remember it's an object, needs an handler, so I'll be like reader to just avoid having an issue. You get? So whatever it has an handler is a GC new when you want to initialize it or to declare it. And what are you reading? Normally you are reading the file, and the file will be passed on the parameter. Simple as that. I don't know if you guys are good there. And if you have a question, please comment below. So okay, there uh, I've got already object of type reader, so I've already like load how can I say, all the data of the file inside object reader. That's what I can see. Okay, so I'll just use a while statement. Just use, sorry for that, a while statement to uh to check if the object reader, it's not at the end of the file, of the stream, of the file, it's not is there anything, if it at the end of the thing, then end the things. So that thing is just an expression. All right, guys, it's an expression that will return either true or false. That's what I'm concerning here. I want a boolean variable. Boolean variable is the and then these uh, end of uh, end of stream gonna give me a bool. If it's really end of the stream, if it's inside the file there is nothing else, it's gonna return true. It's gonna return okay, true. But because of this negation here, the not operator that we put there, so it's gonna retain false. Is it at the end of the file? Yes, but with the negation, it's gonna be no. It's not at the end of the file. Please execute the code blocks. Okay, this alone is gonna check. Is it the end of the file? Yes, execute the things. But if it's the end of the file, so I don't need to read anything. I don't want it to be at the end of the file. So is it the end of the file? Is not the end of the file. Yes, it's not. We still have something to read. So keep on reading. What I'll do, I'll just store something in a string, like store the first line in the string. So I will store the first line in the string. For me to have that, I just call the reader and link it to read the line. That's it. Simple as that. I'm just read the line. I'm reading the line, calling the read line object. That's it. They have got a line. Is it the end of the file? I have the line. Good. Simple as that. And then once I have the line, remember my file is the same. Is a comma separated. The line is comma separated, so I need to split the array. So for me to do that, I need the data, the holder of the splitted array, which I'll be calling data. So I'll call the array. Remember the handler, because it's an array, and this array is gonna be of type string. Remember also the handler, because it's the string. And how am I gonna call it? I'll be calling it data, and then that data I'll be splitting this line using split method. Split method. This split method got a parameter. So mine is a comma separated, and I'm done splitting. So this array will be holding ID, name, phone, category, splitted, like on each and every one on its index. But this line has got those four things in one line separated by a comma. But this array is gonna store them into separated way, like on each and every one on its index. All right, hope I've tried to explain that. So what am I gonna do now? I must get each and every how can I say, index. I must get the ID, I must get the name, the phone, and the category. And how am I get it? How am I gonna get it? I just gonna check the length of the data, and it will be getting. Or I cannot even check it. I can just go straight and start getting it. You get. The problem is that when the length is 0, then I won't be getting anything. The value that will be there will be getting will be null, and I don't want to have such condition. You get such situation, getting ID, name, and what phone and category. You get. So I don't want to be in a situation where I'll be getting null value or empty values. You get. So reason why I want to check if the data is there. Do we have data for real? If data, the length of the data, remember it's an array, it's got a length. So if the length is equal to 4, I'm just checking instead, because I have only 4 data to store in this thing. So if the length is equal to 4, then I call my ID. I get my first ID. My first ID, my first data, it's gonna be what it's gonna be data at index 0. Data at index 0. It's gonna be data at index 0. But the problem this data at index 0 is the string. It's a string. So what I need to do, I just need to convert it. I call convert class. Convert class, and yeah, link it to what? To integer. To int 32, and then I'll be good. I'm good. Just got my ID, and then the following one is a string, so I don't have a problem with that. It's gonna be name. That will be equal to what? Data. It's just gonna be equal to data at index 1. Simple as that. Hope you guys are following. The following, it's a string. It's gonna be what? It's a phone, which is gonna be data at index 2. They are both strings, so it's cool. The following one is gonna be also a string. Category, which is gonna be data at index 3. And I'm good. I'm getting them. But the idea here is to do what? Is to load from the file. Is to take data from the file so that I can use it. But remember, I have my class, so I take data from the file and then I put it inside my class, so that whatever I'll be doing in my main function, I won't be anymore interacting with the file thing. I'll just interacting with my class. You get what I'm saying? So storing my data into file. So in my data into a file, what I just gonna call my array of type contact, which is contacts, which is this one, contacts. I don't know if you guys are following. And I link it to add function, and I'm good. Can just start populating my things. Okay, why is it crying? For which reason? Just new. Let me just continue to see why is it crying. Okay, this is new contact, and then from there, called overloaded. ID, name, phone, category. Good. Done. It's no longer crying because it's an array of object of type contact, and here I'm just calling my overloaded constructor, which gonna populate the array in an easy way. And I'm good, and I'm just done doing that, and then I'll close my reading. Yeah, reader, and I'll close it. Okay, here it's not compulsory for you to close this, because it's just reading, guys. Yeah, you can keep on reading forever. The problem is on writing, because if you write what you didn't plan writing, it's killing everything. Yeah, trust me, guys. Okay, good. There, I'm just done. So now I'll be focusing on my main, because what have I done already? I've already saved, load. So I'll focusing on my main now, to do what? To search, to add, and how to call these two people, to save to file and to load to file. Okay, good. Let's see what is happening. Let's see what we'll be doing. Okay, we've done load, we've done save. Good. Okay, good. Let's see what will be happening in our main function. All right. All right. Good. 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 In our main function, we're gonna need our dynamic array, which is a list. Remember, it's an array with an handler, and this list will be of type contact, which is gonna have a handler also, because consider it we consider this as creating an object, and it is contact contacts. Yeah, so it is. So gc new good, and list amazing, pretty good. So it's a dynamic, so I don't need to put anything there, but it's type contact. It's type contact, which is pretty good. Don't forget a handler that it can stop crying. Boom. There I just do what? Just do what? Declaring an object of array of type contact. Simple as that. Alright, I'll need my file name, which is a good practice to store it. What is a file name? It's a string, obviously. It's the name of the file. File name is the string, obviously. So it's gonna be, let me say, contact. Let's just say contact. Contact.txt. Good. Amazing. So we've got our contact there. So first, what are we going to do first? First, we'll be loading existing data. This number one. Let's load first. Yeah, let's load so that we can start forgetting about file and stuff, right? Loading data, existing data. Besides, you can start working with something that you don't have while there is something that you have already. So simple as that. There is an object that's gonna help us to do that. Load from file. We created this. Load from file. Do we have it somewhere? Yeah, load from file. Just wanna call it, and we start loading. Load from file. It's got parameters. It's got, the first one is file name. The second one is the array of type, object of array of type contact, which is contacts. Just contacts. There, simply as that. We downloading. Okay, now we've got to create choices for us to do what? To add, to display, to search, to serve, to save, yeah, and to exit. So yeah, let's create it. Choices, it's always integer, so that we can use switch statement. Sorry for that. So that we can use switch statement. So as we know, so I'm gonna use our do while statement, right? When it's true, keep on doing the do code blocks. That's the meaning. Good. What are we doing? We're just displaying first. Always use do while statement when you have something to do before doing whatever you want to do. Yeah. console right line. Okay, we've got our things. Good, amazing. How many do we have? Copy 6. So we have first the title. Okay, after the title, what do we have? After the title, what do we have? We have first the title. We can add, yes, we can add. We can display. We can search. We can do what also. We can save. We can exit. Yeah, and then cool. We're done. Why you crying, dude? Okay, good. So this one is for displaying the title. Yeah, that's the title, which gonna be contact manager. Contact manager. Good. Second one gonna be what? Add contact. First choice gonna be add contact. That's first choice. Second choice is gonna be display contact. Display contact. Third choice is gonna be what? Search. Search contact. Okay, the fourth one gonna be what? Save. Fourth one gonna be save contact. The last one is exit, which is 0. Exit. Pretty good. Okay, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna be okay, choice. Asking the choice. Good. Asking the choice. What's your choice? What's your choice? Good. When asking the choice, what are we doing? We getting the choice. So choice gonna be equal to console read line. But remember, console read line is a string. You need to convert. Call the convert class for you to convert to int 32. Once you do that, you're done. Good. You've got your choice already. I'm not gonna test this because for the previous classes we've been testing it. So now we are calling our switch statement. It's gonna be switch statement. We'll be having choice. Okay, good. Right, we'll be having choice, and then case 1. Okay, the first case. Okay, case 1, which is pretty good. Okay, I must break it. Good, first, so that I won't be. Okay, case 2. Case 2. Good, amazing. I break it. How many cases do we have? 5 cases. Okay. Case 3. A break. Just preparing my platform though. Case 4. I break it. And case 5 is 0, case 0, and here is console exit, console right line, good, maybe exiting, line exiting, and break, good. And here okay, what okay, we're checking the expression if it's true. What is it true? If it's not equal to 0, if choice is not equal to 0, expression is gonna be is not equal to 0, is not equal to 0. Okay, so it's gonna be choice, not choice equal to 0, or just put the not here to avoid issues and move the not. So this expression gonna give us a boolean variable. If it's true, it's gonna keep on equal to 0, it's gonna keep on, otherwise it's just gonna end the thing. Before ending, it's just gonna do exiting, and then it comes the it end. So let's start with the first one. On the first case, what are we doing? We are aiding. On the first, we are aiding. So for us to add, we need our ID, we need our string, called name, name. We need to add a name, we need to add phone, we need to add what else? Category. We need to add category. Are you crying, baby girl? Yeah, they are crying, these people. These dudes are crying. These dudes are crying. These dudes are crying. Okay, stop crying. Good. We have 4 our things that will be displaying there. Then we start asking them into this. Okay, it will be console, right line, console right. It will be enter ID, and then I'm just gonna get the ID. Okay, to get it, just need to have the console read line. Read the line. Just need to have the console read line. And remember, the read line is a string, and my ID is a what? Control X is an integer, so I need to call convert class to help me convert these to int 32. Okay, good. Boom. Stop complaining. Amazing. So there into asking ID, asking for ID. Good. Now I'll be doing asking for what? Name. So it's gonna be console right, but like console right into name. Simple as that. Into name, and then I'll be getting name. How will I be getting name? It's console right. Oh, console read line. Console read line object, and it's a string, guys. The read line object is a string, so I'm still cool with that. I'm still cool with that. This is full name. The rest they are strings, so I don't need to call convert class to do the work for me. Here I'll be calling a phone. Be calling phone, so I'll tell them enter phone, and then here it's gonna be phone. Good. It's gonna be phone. Good, and yeah, done asking for phone. Asking for category. I'll tell them enter category, and then here will be category. Good. I'm done getting my 4 things. Category is the last. So what I need to do is to push them into my array, object of array of type contacts. So what's that? Pushing the data into the object of type contact, an array into the array of object of type contact. So how do I do that? I call my object of array of contact, which is this one. I call it, and I link it to the add, still same style, gc new, call it. What do I call? I call the default, overload the default constructor contact. Call the contact, and I start passing everything. ID, what else? Name, what else? Phone, what else? Category, and I'm done. And then what I just need to do, I just need to tell the user, dude, yeah, contact added, yeah, console, right line, just tell the dude, contact written, added, contact added, dude, contact added, and I'm done for the first part of adding. I'm not gonna test. I'll test when I'm done with all the things, because the previous session was too long, an hour and something. So I don't want this to be long, so I'll test when I'm done with everything. So the second thing is we are displaying, right? Yeah, displaying. Good. Case 2, we are displaying. For us to display, okay, let's just console something. We say list console, right line, and then we're gonna be saying list, contact list, yeah, contact list. Okay, good. We just say this is the place of the contacts list, and okay, good. I just want to display. All right, I can just go straight to for loop and then display, because I'll be displaying an array of objects, right? So I can just go straight to console and display. Okay, but what if it's empty? What is it gonna happen? That's a question, a good question. So I don't like to be under that pressure, so I'll be like, if okay, else, okay, I'll be like, if it's empty, and do this. Else, display. If it's empty, tell there is no contact. So how am I gonna check if it's empty? Remember, which dude? This dude, it's an array of things, so it has a how can I say, an attribute called count that is counting the indexes inside the array. So if it's empty, equal to 0, then we console, we say it's there is no contact. We say there is no contact. I say no contact. Contact. No contact. No contact. Maybe say found, but we were not. Yeah, we are checking though. No contact found. Else we make a for loop and then we start displaying our things. So I like a for each is gonna be of type what? Of type contact. The object that gonna go there is gonna be of type contact. So I'll be calling contact. I'll be of type contact. What is it? It's our contees, which will be holding each and every line of contacts. We'll be holding each and every line of contacts. And what? And inside here, I'll just call the contees, and I link it to what? To display. I link to what? To display. Simple as that. And I'm done displaying. And yeah, you can start asking, why is it like that? What's happening? What is happening is that we created the display. It's a member of our class, so we can use it with the object of type that class, which is pretty amazing, which is pretty good. If you have a question, guys, don't hesitate to ask in the comment. All right, let me go to case 3. Okay, case 3 is saying what we'll be doing, what? Searching. Oh, searching. This is a child play, right? We did it. So we just gonna need a string to hold a search, and what else are we gonna need? Yeah, it's just that, and then we tell the user to provide the search. So console, right on the screen, right line, or how can I say, intername to search, intername to search, and I'll be getting the names through search. I'll be getting the name, and then console read console read line, and boom, just getting the name like that. Simple as that. I'm having the name, and then for me to check if it's found, I'll need the found point. They can even tell you check the index of where the search were found, something like that. So it easy, you get. So I'll need a bool called found, that I'll equate it to false for now. Yeah, not for now, just now. And then what I'll be just doing, iterating into the things to check, to search. Simple as that. And I'll do my for loop. I like for each because it's very easy. So still I'm busy with my contact class, so the object is gonna be like how can I say, let me just do C equals I've been doing a lot of words that might not exist. Contacts into contacts, because I'm iterating into the array of object. Okay, then I'll be like, if I'll check if it's found, it's whatever we are busy is there, and that's it. What I'll just do, I'll link it to the name. Hope he's not gonna cry again. And equal to search. This line is so perfect and amazing. I like it. And it just bring me a boolean variable. That's it. That thing just bring me a bool, and then after that, just display. Just call the display according to the things. So that display, displaying, cause it's found. What our found must be true. Our found variable must be true now. Good. Found variable must be true. So the only issue is still crying. So for it to stop crying, I need to implement the getters and setters. Okay. What am I starting with? A getter. Setter. Let me start with setter. Setters are void, and I'll be like set ID. Set ID. But the void that has parameter. So this it will be having an ID. Good. I'll be having another void, which is a set name. Oh my god, this is a lot of work, but yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it, guys. Worth it. Okay, void. I'll be setting phone. Set phone. Okay, it's string two, and the setting category. Set category. Set category. String 2. Category. Good. After doing the setters, I can go to the getters. Okay, let me just comment here. Like setters. Come here and then comment getters. Good. So what will I do? What getters they have they retain something, so it's data type, so it's gonna be int get id, but they've got no parameter. Okay, somebody is calling, excuse me for that. Okay, good. Getters. Okay, the first getter is get input, second is string, so what name, get name, the third one is string also, get what phone, got no parameters. The third one is string also, which is the last, not least. Let's get category. Good. Amazing. Let me implement them then. Just come here, implement it. Here is just set. I'm setting. I don't need this line of code. What I need to pass ID. This link to ID, and I'll pass it to ID. That's it. The ID in the parameter. This ID belongs to the parameter, and this ID is from the private side. Okay, good. And then okay, be setting the name also, so I don't need this. So I'll be like this, link it to the name. It's gonna be equal to name. Okay, good. Where am I? I'm the setting phone, setting the phone. Okay, okay, what's happening? I wanted to comment there. Okay, setting the phone, so I'll be like this, link it to phone, then gonna be equal to phone. Good. What else? I'm setting category, so not gonna need this statement. This, link it to cat. Category is gonna be equal to cat. Category in the parameter. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to getters. Getters will be returning something. Good. So it's just gonna be returning this ID. Good. Returning the ID. The rest will be returning their strings though. Name. It's gonna return name. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, like return the name of this. Return the name. Good. Okay, I'm done with name. Phone. I'm going to phone. Okay, phone. Okay. Okay, phone is gonna be return. Just return this, link it to phone. Good, amazing, simple as this, guys. Yeah, you just need to know what you are busy doing. Category, last not least, I wanna thank category. I'll be returning this category Kate, returning Kate, and good as that. So while I'll just come here still complaining, I'll just create a string to hold, a string called holder, for just holding this whole thing, for x. Damn it, what did I do? Just holding this. Okay, I'll be like holder. Okay, good. And I'll be like C. I just have a link and it to get what? Get name, cause searching according to the name. So I'm getting the name. If you're searching according to the to what to ID, you hold the ID. If you're searching according to, okay, let's say I'm searching, now I'm searching to name, right? And what if someone is entering something capital letter, small letter, it's gonna decline. So for us to create a case sensitive, you need to add to lower. So the holder, I can link it to lower, then I link it to equals is to lower method. Does it work? Yeah, it works. And search also, I'll make it to lower, convert it to lower object, so that the person will be entering to lower, and whatever that I'll be getting from the class is to lower, so I'll be able of fighting the case sensitive things. Simple as that. And I'm done. Okay, there it's found, right? I'm going out of the things. If it's not found, then just say not found, not found, not found. Simple as that. So if not found, our boolean variable it's false. So what are we going to say? Just we console right line. Just say not found. Not found. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that, and we done searching. Can you imagine? Simple as water to drink. Search part. Water to drink. Okay. The fourth case. The fourth case is save contact. Okay, we'll be saving. So what we'll just do, we just call save to file because we've already implemented it. Where are you? Let's have a look. Save to file. It's not a member. It's not a member of the class, but we implemented it. It's just a function, a method, standalone function. Save to file. So we'll be using that on case 4. So we'll call the save to file. Case 4 we'll call save to file. And we know the parameter. It's easy. So it's file name, the same parameter for populating the thing, and the object, the array of object of type contact, which is contacts, simple as that. After calling that, we done. After calling that, we done. We just tell the user, hey dude, fit, the data has been saved. That's it. Console right line. Yeah, the data been saved. Yeah, data saved. Very good. Easy like that, and we break 0. We implemented long time ago. So yeah, case 0 we exit. So on case 0 will be okay. Let's do on case 0 we save and we exit. Yeah, we save whatever that is there and then we exit. Yeah, because remember you can't exit without saving anything. We save and we do auto saving, cause we didn't tell the user to save. It's just auto saving, exiting. So we just save and exit. And default we're just gonna call like invalid choice, because here it's all about our choices. It's all about choices. Invalid choice. Valid choice, and we done. Simple as that. Okay, let's try our code and see if there is any bug to take care of, because we've been coding without testing, which I don't tell you to do. Let me first exit 0. What's your choice? Is 0 auto saving and exit. Okay, good. Okay, let me run it again. Okay, display 2. Let's display no contact found. Okay, there's no contact found. Let's do 1 ID, name, ear, phone, Samsung. This is a mobile. Category Android. Android. Good. Okay, let me add another one. Adding is one, right? Let me add another one. Name KP. Phone. Mobile. Category. Phone. Okay, let me do display two. Okay, we've got two people there inside. Let me do search. I chose the search. I'll be searching KP. Enter name to search. So there it is. KP search. Good. So save to file before. Let's say if it works. Data saved, which is pretty good. Also amazing. Okay. So 0. Just exit, and it's pretty good. All right. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm just going to double check. PG3. Going to double check if it's what was is it this based contact manager. Okay, contact file is there. Is it okay? Good. Our data is saved, which is pretty amazing. So we good to go. So see you next time. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. See you to next time. It's gonna be UI interfacing. Be dealing with interfacing, combining everything, which is gonna be pretty amazing. Okay, ciao ciao.